Hey guys, what's going on? Kulprit here, and today I want to talk to you about a new feature that we have in Battlefield 4, and that is the cover system, or the leaning system, whatever you want to call it. I think you guys know what I mean, where you go up to the edge, and it doesn't automatically do it to you, but it does, because the keys it uses are keys that you're naturally going to use. So, I was actually going to hold off on doing a video about this because I'm still trying to kind of wrap my head around that. You know, like, do I like this? Do I not like it? Is it annoying? Is it a hindrance? I wasn't so sure, and I'm still not, as I'm sitting here right now making this video, that sure. But remarkably, to me, one of the things I've gotten asked the most about, you know, hey, how do you feel about this, is this. It's the cover system. And I think it's just because it's such a new thing for Battlefield. You know, we had nothing like it in Battlefield 3. You know, sure, I get asked about gunplay and recoil and these types of things, evolution, but this is really kind of something that I guess all of you are kind of really not sure what to think, and I'm with you there, because, you know, as I'm playing and I'm running around, it really feels kind of cool. You know, except for the little help window that pops up, which hopefully that'll go away eventually. It really kind of adds to the immersion, I feel. It's a cool idea, you know, when you just kind of creep in a corner, and that's how I do it. I work the corners, I roll the corners. That's part of my game, so I get this a lot. And maybe that's one way, if you don't really like this mechanic, maybe that's one way to kind of combat it, is you kind of step off the corner a little bit. We'll see. It's something that's going to come with, you know, playtime, obviously. But, yeah, the way it rolls you around the corner, that's pretty cool when you're moving. Problem is, sometimes when you just want to peek and lean a corner, I feel like it extends you so far out that it almost exposes you more than if you would have just left me alone. Now, yeah, sure, as a shooter, you might have a clearer sight line, you know, I might, but that's because you're out there more. At least that's perception. Now, I should probably go in game and test this, because it feels like to me that it rolls you so far out there that, like, from shoulder blade to shoulder blade, you're leaning out around the corner. Now that might not be the case. It might not do that in the game, and that's something I want to check. Because I just feel like I have this almost like a panic in me when I roll that corner. I'm like, I gotta get back, I gotta get back, I gotta get back. Because you know, in Battlefield 4, you know, the lethality, you're dead very quickly. You don't really get that, oh my god, one hit marker, get back behind cover. It's usually one hit marker, respawn. So, you know, it's kind of frustrating in that regard. One thing I do really like is the vertical kind of leaning. I don't know what the heck it's called. Where, like, if normally you would be head glitching, where, like, you could see over cover, but then if you ADS, you wouldn't, like, see over cover, you wouldn't be able to fire. It almost rolls you up over cover. That's really cool. That's a cool feature. I like that. Hopefully it would kind of maybe remove some of the head glitching a little bit. You know, expose a little bit more of a person. I always used to hate that, where you'd just see the head, you wouldn't see the weapon. Next thing you know, you'd see the muzzle flash and be dead. You know, those little head glitch spots. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with head glitching. Smart, usually power positions. But, you know, if there's any way we can kind of reduce that, I'm a big fan of that. So, you know, I wanted to know what your thoughts are. I was talking to a couple of buddies of mine that play a lot of shooters, and I respect their opinions a lot. And their kind of consensus was they wished it was kind of more like, whereas you could set it to a hotkey, and so that you could decide when you did it. And I don't see a problem with that. Obviously, I feel like, you know, as a gamer like me, you know, I'm not, you know, the most awesome first-person shooter player. I'm a guy who has to really work at his game. The idea of, you know, an extra hotkey somewhere, it kind of makes me leery, but I don't see why I couldn't map it to my mouse or just something really easy to use. And then, because I do feel like it's gotten me in trouble sometimes already in the beta, where I'm kind of ADSing or whatever, and I'm kind of tracking a target, or maybe I'm, you know, kind of rolling a corner to kind of, you know, I know there's a guy there, and I'm ready, and I'm anticipating, I'm almost pre-firing, and then this lean mechanic kicks in, and it just rolls me around the corner, and it throws my aim off, and I wind up dead. So, you know, I try not to blame mechanics for my own deaths, but sometimes it's pretty obvious. So I'm hoping that as I play the game and gain experience, and I know these things are going to happen, maybe I can anticipate that mechanic, and maybe I can anticipate it and exploit it to my advantage. Who knows? That's going to come in time. But right now, like I said, I'm still not sure. I think it's very cool. I think it's worth a try. It definitely, like I said, adds in the immersion. I feel like I'm like a seal really working the corner and kind of slowly, tactically moving. Excuse me. But, you know, as we put in hours and hours and hours, who knows? I could be doing a video in 2 months saying, God, it's so annoying. Please, can we have a toggle on that or something? Or hotkey, make it hotkey. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this cover system, the lean system, whatever you want to call? Let me know what you think. Do you think it's going to be more of an annoyance, something that's kind of more of a nuisance, doesn't really actually help you or is it something you think is cool, something you welcome, and something you're excited to kind of play with going forward? Like always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate the support. You guys have been great lately. It's so much fun to have new content to talk about, things like this, mechanics we didn't have before. It's always fun. I will be following up on this as I play more, as I hear your feedback. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please do so, because you wouldn't want to miss some of the content we have coming. Having a lot of fun in beta, a lot more to come in release. Really looking forward to that. Like always, guys, take care. Have a good day.